I'm really sort of, first of all, shocked by Trish no longer running for Vision, and I'm extremely disappointed by that. And I really think that one of the most important things that political parties do is nominate candidates. It's really hugely important. And I think it was a really gutless and stupid decision that somebody made, that somehow Trish was not going to be a viable candidate in the city of Vancouver. This is not Aldergrove. This is Vancouver. The way they reacted and the way that ridiculous headline in that blog went, it seemed as if she was having live sex on stage with an elephant. I mean, really. We have blown this way out of proportion. Masturbation is a really healthy thing to talk about, you know, and society would be a lot better and a lot more healthy if it actually talked about sexual issues. And you know, we as queer people have been doing this for a long time, and this is one of the things that we have to take on, is we have to be sexually honest with each other and with society. And it's extremely, extremely important for the health of all society, all society. And you know, I really think that, well, masturbation is huge to me, and I actually give workshops on masturbation because it's really important, mostly to straight older couples. But while I really love doing it, because it is so healthy, you know, like you're flushing your prostate. You know, you are probably doing the most healthy thing that you can do to have a healthy prostate as you get older, is to flush the sucker at least once a day. But I've been telling Vision Vancouver for some time that there should be a city campaign on masturbation. No, honestly, there's a tie-in here, but the Green City tie-in. If men who masturbate in the shower, and I figured that it's probably about 20% of men every day masturbate in the shower. Now, if they would just turn the bloody water off while they're jerking off and then turn it on and clean up after, we would save thousands and thousands of gallons of water. That's really true. It is really true, you know? See, if you want a green city, shut it off when you jerk off. That's my motto, you know? It really is. Yeah. So now getting back to my political career. A while ago, I've actually always been kind of interested and fascinated by politics. My mother was very political. She was an original CCF woman in the heart of rural Alberta. She was the only woman that voted bloody riding CCF, and she insisted on going and doing it all the time. And she really instilled in me the importance of being an underdog and fighting for what's important, not to win, but because it's the point of the thing, it's the issue of the thing. It's because you should be strong and vote for what you totally believe in. So that sort of runs through my entire body. But you know, about 6 or 7 years ago, we were doing some YouTube workshops on the store, and I decided I was going to do one on douching, right? So I got all the douche bulbs up, and we set the cameras up, and I just explained the importance of douching and douching in a proper way. And then I did one on vibrators and one on female masturbation. And then the fellow who did it, the professional dude who did it, he kept it in the can for 2 or 3 days. And I thought about this, and I thought, you know, this would be the end of my political career. This would be like saying I can never run for politics again, and it would stop me from thinking about it, about wishing for it. And I thought about it for 2 or 3 days, and I phoned the guy, and he said, "Run the sucker." Knowing full well it would be the end of my political chances or opportunities. And that to me is kind of sad, and it's a look at society and the way society looks at it, and it's the look of the political machinery. And there's a thing right now where politicians really believe that if any of the candidates causes anything to sway off of message, if you're off of message during the campaign for even one day, and one of those candidates is going to take you off message, whatever that fucking message is, if they're going to take you off message, they're going to cut and run. And that's the political thinking that's going on right now in all of the parties. Even our civic parties are thinking that. And it is really, really stupid. And it needs to be stopped, and it needs to be challenged. And I think that's why we're here today, hopefully, to go, you know what, Vision, that was a stupid decision, and I really want you to explain why you did something that's stupid. And let's look at the process of what that went through and make sure it never happens again. Because it is taking candidates that should go before the electorate to be voted for, not before some bloody committee that chooses who the candidates are. Put it before the electorate. And I think the electorate will really surprise you. They will. You know, like they go, why aren't young people voting? You know, and you get to stick their thumb up their ass and ask about that 2 or 3 times. And what they really need to be thinking about is, can we run candidates that show not only the same demographics, but the same kind of way of thinking about the world? And it's a different way of thinking than I think about it and my generation about it. So we need younger candidates. We need candidates of color. We need more women candidates. But above all else, we need younger candidates with a worldview that is so different than that pedantic old worldview that I've been fighting for so long. So I'll shut up. But thank you very much for listening.